A lot happens on the World Wide Web. Innovators have created so many ideas. Some of them include making money from internet users. In Uganda, virtual borrowing is not tightly regulated. Clients freely offer their personal data, which includes national identification number, telephone number, location, passport photograph, and whatever else the lender requires of them to be able to get some money. Most times the users are in a fix and want a quick loan. James, not his real name, told NTV how he became a borrower.
Camera on your phone has to be working well. So you register. After registering, you go through some few processes. Thereafter, they give you money, depending on how they find your application, because not each and every application is doomed to success. To them, they give you 80,000, but in actual sense, they give you 65 there. Yeah, 65.
As you log on, the application asks for access to your contacts on your phone, location, camera, and messages, among other things. James says it's easy to get hooked and keep asking for more after you clear the first loan.
Like, for example, when they owe you like 50,000, they can say your loan has been increased to 150,000. By tomorrow, when you pay today, when your loan limit is tomorrow.
He adds that as the deadline approaches, the lenders call constantly to remind you to repay.
One of those scary moments, it's when they are demanding you that money. They begin counting the day you get that loan, which is not bad because it's a business. But the worst part is how they anticipate with their customers. They are too arrogant.
James narrates that when they failed to reach him, they decided to call people in his contact book since they had access.
They called my mother and they started buzzing her. They threatened her. She called me when she was crying. She's a sick lady.
What did you at one point think of suing these lenders?
In fact, we went to the police station and the police station advised us to first seek where their offices are.
It is the same story with Robert.
To make matters worse, these ladies who call, they even threaten. You're a thief. We are going to come for you where you are. We know where you are. We are coming. If you don't pay us.
The users say the interest rates are exploitative.
You are giving me 350 and you collect, already you've collected 160,000 from that 500,000, and I happen to pay that 500,000. That's a double payment. Do you know that?
As they advertise their services, many of the apps show that a borrower has up to 30 days to return the money.
They already say 193 days. But in actual sense, they are giving 8 days.
The experience on how they have treated you is really pathetic. So many challenges. Why do you go back to them?
In most cases, you happen to go back aiming to have something in your pocket.
I called the number on one of the apps, posing as an interested client. 1 month loan, what's your interest rate?
Interest is between 3 to 10% depending on how much we are giving you.
So if I'm asking for 100,000, how much do you give me?
I really can't tell specifically, but it is your officer who gives you that information because me, I'm basically customer care.
Customer care.
Yeah.
So where is your office?
We are located in Naguru.
Naguru?
Block 7B, Naguru. Unfortunately, we don't allow this as such because it's a digital microfinance and we only take pictures of your business. We don't even come to the place to visit you. So we basically, based on the information you've given us in the app, to either link to you or not.
From their answer, the application owners don't have a physical office and it is hard to trace them. Uganda Communications Commission, which is the regulator, has in the past advised people to do wary of these unregulated financial service providers and do their due diligence before they transact.
The day you allow these applications, especially when you're applying for the small loans, to access your phone, especially contacts and messages and any other information, that is the time when you've given up the right to privacy, because they can do whatever they wish with that information. some of the people say that even when they apply and give in the application, plus the referees who they are supposed to contact in case they fail to pay, these application owners do not contact these referees for consenting. And sometimes people say they get quick loans very fast, which sets in a dam and water paradox, because at times you pay almost twice the amount of money you have borrowed. And it is hoped that if these applications are well regulated and they also fix some of the loopholes that the people are complaining about, they could do better in the future. Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV, Kampala.